livestock industry in Nigeria is a huge one. It is so huge because it literally has the capacity to employ millions of people. It has so much opportunity in it. We can export, we can do trading, we can have enterprise development, investment, and so much more. In this video today, we're talking about the value chain we have in the Nigerian livestock industry. So stick around. It is important we develop our livestock value chain because it holds a very great key to how well our livestock industry perform. Also, it is important also that we develop this livestock value chain so that it enhances our output, productivity output. There's also need to develop the capacity of the smallholder farmers, especially so that we can have greater output and fully tap into the opportunities available in the livestock industry in Nigeria. So in this video today, we're looking at the general livestock value chain. I know in subsequent video I'm probably going to develop more time into this. In subsequent video I'll talk about the value chain in each of these livestock, but today we're just looking at the general livestock value chain. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Modupe. Welcome to Poultry with Modupe. On this channel I talk about poultry farming, agriculture basically, and today we're diving into livestock value chain. So we're going to look at this value chain in the livestock industry. We're going to look at them in various categories. Yeah, so the first category we're looking at is the primary production, and in that we're looking at cattle, sheep, goats, poultry, pigs, and all that. So we know that that is the primary production. So when you see sheep now, or you see poultry birds, for instance, this is like primary production. These birds you're seeing here, they are standing as a category for primary production. Chickens, pigs, the animal itself standing, like, of course, you know, it is the animal that will probably produce other things. So the primary production will be those animals: your cattle, your sheep, your cow, your birds, your pigs, and all that. So the first category in the value chain is the primary production, and these are the items or the animals I have listed. And of course there are a whole lot more of them. We're looking at snails, rabbits, a whole lot more. And of course the benefits of this category, that's the category of the primary production, is that it helps create employment. There are a lot of people, even in the both rural and some urban places, who keep these animals, just raise them and sell them off. That is what that is the value chain. You just raise the birds, or you raise the cows, or you raise the sheep, and you sell them off. And this has in no small way created lots of jobs for people across the country. So probably in northern Nigeria they are mostly raising cows, cattle, ruminants, and all that. In southwest we're probably mostly raising poultry birds and all that. So this will create a whole lot of employment for people across the country. That is for the primary production. So now for the secondary production, we're looking at what we can get from this livestock. You get, so from these birds, for instance, we're going to get eggs from them. That is the secondary production or processing. Yeah, then from, let's say, broiler, you're getting the meat. From the cow, sheep, goats, and all that, you're getting the meat from them. You understand? Then also, so yeah, this is the secondary production. Then also from the cow, you're also probably going to get milk. You get milk from goats also. These are secondary production. And of course this secondary production, again, it creates employment for a lot of people, and also ensure that it ensures nutritional security in the country. That is like the benefits for the secondary production. Another category in the livestock value chain is the services. The services can render in the livestock value chain. Of course, when you're in livestock business, you don't always have to raise chickens, you don't always have to raise pigs, you don't always have to raise goats. You can offer services, and some of these services include ICT. Yeah, I have mentioned here that we use an app for our stuff here. We use an app for our record keeping. Yeah, so you can be involved in that. You can be in the ICT department or be involved in ICT. You can be involved in logistics. Some people, they just have their buses, their trucks, that move this livestock, either move the livestock or move the feed and all that. So you can be involved in the logistics. These are parts of the services we get to either enjoy, or the services you can render in the livestock industry. Then also another one is the financial aspect, the financial service. You can actually create some application or render services to help people with their finances, to help farmers, not people now, of course farmers are people, to help farmers with their finances. That is also another service you can render in the livestock industry. Another one is you can render the service of risk management. Of course, a whole lot of farmers would insure their farms. Yeah, we have insurance companies, so they also provide services to farmers. So yeah, you can also render the service of risk management. Another thing you can also do is data management and traceability. So these are actually very important things in the livestock industry, and I think in Nigeria we're still lagging behind in these services. I mean, in the aspect of ICT and traceability, there isn't so much done in the livestock in this service category. So yeah, you can actually get involved in that also. Then for finance, you can give loans to farmers, you can assist with loans and all that, and have farmers set up their farm, small farmers, risk management, of course, in form of insurance and all that. So these are services individuals or organizations can offer in the value chain, in the livestock value chain. Data traceability enhances transparency. It also enhances food security, and also it enhances international acceptability. So yeah, and I don't even think we have so much done in that area. Another category in the livestock value chain is the livestock byproducts. Yeah, so all these livestock, they also have their byproducts. Of course, I've mentioned how many categories have I mentioned now? I have mentioned the primary category, primary production. I've mentioned the secondary production, which is their egg, meat, milk, and all that. I have mentioned services. So I've mentioned 3. Now is the livestock byproducts, and these byproducts would include hide and skin from the cow, from the sheep, from the cattle, from the goats. It will include bone meal. It will include blood meal. It will also include manure. It will include biogas. So for this manure now, I've talked about poultry waste several times on this channel. So the poultry waste is also a byproduct of this livestock, and at the end of the year, I've mentioned severally that we sell them off. This is also another value chain. That value chain is a business, a huge business on its own. These guys come to my farm and they say, oh, they want to buy the waste of the birds. This is waste to me, but it is a gold mine to somebody else. So yeah, in the value chain, there's so much everyone can do. This manure are used for fertilizer. The hide and skin, they are used for luxurious designs and all that. And the blood meal, the bone meal, they're also used as a meal for other livestock also. So you see, there's really nothing wasting, and the chain just goes round and round and round. As it ends here, it continues in another place. Yeah, so that's just the whole thing about it. Then lastly, we'll talk about the input supply. This is like a very huge category in the value chain system, because under this category we have let me try and list them. So we have the livestock feed, the feed the animals would eat. That is one aspect of the inputs and supply. We also have the pasture seeds. You know, these cattle's cow, the pasture they eat, their seeds. Yeah, we have the agro-industrial byproducts. We also have the abattoir services. We also have veterinary drugs and vaccines. We have animal health services. We have livestock equipment. We have the artificial insemination services. We have the meat processing, and we also have specialized courses in livestock training, consulting, and all that. Yeah, again, I offer consultation in layer poultry farming. If you're looking to start your layer poultry business, I am your go-to person for your consultation. So yeah, the link to my consultation is going to be in the description of this video, so you can just go to the description button and click to buy my session. Okay, so yeah, that is about the livestock value chain in Nigeria as at now. Of course, there's still so much to be done, and the good thing is I spoke about the value chain generally across all the livestock. In subsequent videos I'll talk about each of them, like of course if I don't even talk about anyone, I'll talk about my beloved poultry. Yeah, I'll talk about what you can get, because every part of this livestock, poultry, goats, cows, every part of them you're getting so much value. So I'm going to talk about each of these parts of their system, their body, and what value you can get from each of them. So watch out, these videos are going to be up very soon. Alright, so that's about it for today. If you have not subscribed on this channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe, please like, please share, and I'm sure there are probably something I would have missed. You can just let me know and let others learn also. So we'll see you on another video. Bye bye.